What's up, you guys? UFO Proof here. Well, I like to sometimes try to come on a little bit earlier. I was hoping to come on earlier than this, but you know, come on, So, well, we're on now. I don't have any of the studio lights. I know the lighting looks really fucking like I look like ghostly dead. It's actual fucking sunlight, which I haven't seen in like 26 years or something. So. Now I got curtains opened up, so let's see. I got the curtains opened up, so it's all super fucking bright, But anyway, if you guys want to come and join in our conversation, there will be a link next to my name, UFO Proof, in the comment section on YouTube. If the comments are next to the video on the right-hand side, that's live. If the comments are underneath the video, it's not live, so don't bother asking me questions or anything. But you can still post a comment. So let me go and share the link with you guys real quick. I'll go and pass it out. And what we're going to discuss is, well, the last episode I did or tried to do was the new style of hoaxing, which is fantasy writing, where they basically just have a computer voice come on and narrate, and the person just writes out some piece of science fiction, and says, boom, it's a fucking UFO video. They don't even have to show a UFO. All they have to do is show some pictures of whatever and say, any fucking crazy story they want. So, which I think is fucking ridiculous, So, but I'd like to touch on that with you guys. I was hoping to do it on my last episode, my last live, and God, dude, I kept getting fucking dropped. And I told everyone, I was like, there's a bad storm outside. I'm like, I know that this shit is going to just get fucking dropped, dude. And literally like 5 minutes after I said that, it started dropping me just fucking left and right, dude. Boo! So, well, before we get into it, let me check see who's on here and get the link passed up to you guys. Oh, see, I'm going live already. There we go. Well, it seems like you can see me and hear me halfway decent. What up, Mr. Me? Paul, how you doing, buddy? Shadow Team 6. How you doing? Hey, new sub, great channel and awesome content. Hey, no problem, Shadow Team. Glad you like it, dude. Fucking rock and roll, brother. What up, Leroy Jenkins? Raphael, how you doing, buddy? Doing good? Where's the other picture? That picture is going to Alex. What's up, Gyro? Jason, what's going on, buddy? What up, Kyle? See, you're looking better. Fuck the flu. Fucking tell me about it, man. And on one of the proofers. Yeah, fucking Jason nailed it. What up, Jax? How you doing, brother? Hey there, Jason. Alex, I bet, coming from Paul. Yep. Pick and sound all good. Oh, excellent, dude. Love to hear it. Yeah, fucking remember Alex wanted to buy it, so he will be receiving that UFO proof poster, one of a kind. What up, Qvid? Here, let me get the links for you guys, man. And hopefully today we can actually have our episode. And because that really sucked. I came on 3 times and wasn't able to fucking get into any detail on what I wanted to go off about, and which really sucked. Every time I started, I get fucking cut off, dude. It was the goddamn fucking Men in Black, man, taking me out, man. So let me check this. Right, get this up here. Make sure you guys. Oh, I'll probably get my headphones on for when you guys pop on here. I know one of you fucks is coming on here, so everybody get ready. All right, testing. All right, I can hear myself. This one's good. That sounds good. I sound like a DJ. I like the way that sounds. Okay, let me pop out the chat. Boom, here we go. And lower this. Now I can read your chats and look at Google Hangouts. What up, Qvid?
Hiya, Carl. You all right,
How are you doing, buddy? Doing good?
Not so bad. Yeah.
Where the fuck's your picture?
Oh.
Yeah, I don't even see you on here, dude. There we go. There you sexy bastard.
I'm back.
Shadow Team 6 saying, your vid proving the craft was no F-35 was freaking epic, dude. Thank you, Shadow Team 6. Yes, dude, I fucking nailed that one. They fucking, don't get me wrong. I got nothing but respect for UFO seekers, but seriously, dude, I mean, that was a terrible, terrible fucking debunk. As you can ask our friend Qvid here, dude. It was fucking Qvid, tell him, what was that?
A piece of shite.
It was a piece of shite. All right. It was terrible, dude. But I mean, and they even had the gall to name it an F-35, not just a fighter jet, but like an F-35. Like they knew exactly what it was. I'm like, no, dude, and it's like, it was easy to tell once you compared the footage. You're like, there's no way, dude. Like you can totally see the difference, especially with the kind of camera that they were using. Just like debunked. Sorry, their debunk was debunked. Kathy, hey, I tried to leave my encounter on here for you and everyone to read, and it wouldn't post. Off to work I go. Kathy, if you write too much, it won't let you. But what you can do, Kathy, is actually send me your encounter, or you can also come on here live with us and just share your story. You don't have to be on camera if you're embarrassed about that. You can just leave your icon up and just use your microphone so we just hear your voice. Or if that's even too much for you, you could actually email me your story. You could write it out or whatever. Here, I'll give you my email. All right, there we go. All right, so that's my email right there, oneufo4truth@gmail.com. Jason is saying, my left testicle looks more like an F-35 than what they showed. Surprisingly enough, his right testicle looks like a B-2 bomber. Like, it's fucking, that's so fucking ironic, dude. No problem, Kathy. Glad I could help. Yeah, I love hearing people's encounters, man, and yeah, and if it's fucking insane, this is UFO proof. I'll straight call you fucking insane, but I've had fucking, awesome people come on and share awesome encounters. I've had encounters that sound completely fucking insane, so I just love hearing everyone's encounter, except like and nothing about no disrespect to the boys, you guys know I love Blake and Brent, man, but like when they get some of their callers on there, I don't know about all that, man. It's like fucking all right. Well, anyway, let's not all drink the Kool-Aid, people.
They always try to be so nice to them as well, don't they?
Oh, I know. Blake and Brent are such fucking, they're so kind-hearted. They're like, oh, okay, yeah, all right. Yeah. I mean, like they're, and the thing is, the truth is this, and the thing is, you got to remember, they're always in character. Like when they're on their show, even when they come on here, they're like halfway in character, but like behind the scenes, like they know, they're like, oh dude, this motherfucker's crazy. Like they'll fucking, like it's like you can hear it in their voices, like they're like, oh, and another one. You did you? Oh, do you have any evidence of this? Like you can hear them call them out now, which is great.
Oh, we've just lost that caller. Right, can we go to caller 341?
Yeah. Someone will start going off on the craziest fucking story ever. They're like, I met Quetzalcoatl. He was in my living room. He gave me a feather. They're like, oh, we just lost that caller. Geez, that was a great story. Anyway, Colorado, you're on the air. They just cut them the fuck off, dude. Hey, Kyle, I'm going to paint you a new picture for your wall. It looks empty. Sure, please do. Can't you have a full house of mad children running around and screaming about, oh, why? That's why he can't come on. He's got a bunch of kids going fucking crazy. Dude, no, but then I had surgery. What's Chris Lost in Small Town Low talking about? Shadow Team 6 saying, spent years on a carrier, been a Marine for 12 plus years, and have seen F-35s in flight and static look nothing like the craft. Exactly, nothing like it, dude. I mean, like fucking, that was like the worst, like kind of, the thing is, I really think, I think that the only reason they did that debunk is because everyone knows how Tyler from Security Team feels about what's his fuck, Tom DeLonge, he was super fucking heated. He got super salty over Tom DeLonge getting UFO Researcher of the Year. He even made a video about it. which I did a spoof on, which is actually really fucking funny. You know, so if you get a chance, go and check it out. It's called Tyler from Secure Team goes on epic salty hater rant. Make sure you go and fucking check it out, dude. What up, Zach?
What up, Kyle?
How are you doing, brother?
Doing good. This is on my phone, just working.
Oh, let's see. Oh, dude, your picture looks. Oh my god, I can actually see you. Oh, you're ugly as fuck. I never knew that. What the fuck? I didn't realize you were this ugly. Holy shit, dude! Look at your crystal clear camera, dude. What the fuck?
Look in the mirror.
I told you that, Kyle. I told you that.
Holy shit! What up, Jax?
What's happening?
Look, have you guys ever seen Zach before?
Oh wow, Kyle.
What? This is the first time we've ever seen you, dude.
Nah.
Dude, what kind of phone are you rocking?
What's that?
What kind of phone are you on?
My S8.
Oh, okay. S8. Yeah, see, that's fucking why, dude. You know, because I was like, dude, your picture looks fucking. This is what you need to come on with every time, dude. Because it looks fucking crystal clear, dude. We can hear you perfect, see you perfect. No
right
shit,
on.
Dude.
I got about 30 minutes to my next call, so.
Figured
what's
you'd
the
come
topic
on
of discussion today?
You know what, Zach? The topic is I'm gonna get somebody fucking fired one day, dude. Dude, the fact that people call in to the show while they're at work, while they're in college and shit, I'm like, dude, pay attention to what you're doing. Like, fucking do your job or fucking listen to your teacher. Don't fucking watch UFO Proof. God damn it, dude. I'm like the worst influence on people, dude.
Dude, know? I'm self-employed. And I'm just driving, so whatever's clever.
Oh, okay, well then that's cool, dude. When you're like self-employed, then it don't fucking matter, you know. But like when I got kids calling in, they're like, "Oh yeah, dude, my professor's talking right now, but I ain't listening. I'm watching UFO Proof." I'm like, "Fucking put UFO Proof down and fucking pay attention to your teacher, you fuck."
Right on.
Anyway, our topic of discussion
That's how ugly I am.
Well, it was basically the last show that we did. It's a continuation of that because I never really got to get into it because I kept getting cut off, which is the new style of hoaxing for hoaxers. Which I thought, everyone really knows about it, and it's not like it's anything new, but I thought it should be brought to the forefront so it could help more people, like, kind of just identify it instantly, which is what the new style of hoaxing is. Not like a hubcap on a fucking fishing line. It's not like that anymore. Basically, all they do is write science fiction. They just write up the most ridiculous story they can think of, and then they use a computer voice to narrate it. And then they throw up a couple of pictures online, and boom, right there, you have a hoax video. Like this UFO mania. They straight up said, this is one example I always use. They said they're like, oh, there was a UFO attacked an army base in Texas, and it killed 500 American soldiers.
Oh,
and they showed a video of Transformers that were blowing up back in Houston back in like 2004. And I'm like, dude, those are just Transformers blowing up and this computer voice saying how aliens attacked this base and killed all these Americans, and people fucking believed it, dude. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with them? Oh my god, dude! Like,
dude, they're putting shit in the water now. Come on, you know that half these people are too stupid to realize what the fuck's going on in daily life anyway, dude.
Oh my god, in heaven, man. And that's the thing. It's like, the thing is the
it's
more
like those people saying that shooting happened in Florida over nobody. They didn't have enough God in their life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know about you, dude, but I never in my life thought about fucking bringing guns to school. Ever. Never crossed my mind. Never thought. I never thought I needed to get that much revenge. You know what I mean? So I don't understand why they're like tripping out saying, oh yeah, we need more God. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'm all for the Pledge of Allegiance or whatever, and whatever you want to do, you know what I mean? But people need to realize that at some point you have to have common sense. And that's the problem with America is we fucking 50% of the people are just fucking plain too stupid to grasp reality.
You had like an awesome like school experience because basically on a daily basis, I considered how I was going to murder somebody in the school, whether it was everybody, whether it was just a teacher or just a student. Every day I contemplated how I could kill one of them.
That's fucked up, Kyle. That's fucked up, Kyle, because I never spent a year.
Dude.
I know, but I never spent a year in one school in my life. I moved around all the time. I think I went 27 schools was the final count before I graduated. I was bullied, but then I turned kind of into the bully beater. But anyways, beyond that, it's it's just a matter of fucking. You have to be able to have compassion and empathy for people, man. Or you can't relate.
Exactly, man. You know what really sucks is when as soon as a shooting happens, first thing that pops up is how it's crisis actors. It's always a hoax. It's always a false flag operation every time. It's just like, dude, seriously, man. And it's one thing that, you know, I always make it a point that if anyone on my channel wants to discuss like conspiracies or weird stuff like that, that they don't bring up certain subjects, because out of respect for the dead, you know, absolutely. I don't like people talking about certain things just out of respect for people who died. And I don't care if you believe that they're alive or not, you know, it's my channel. And I know they're fucking dead. So boom, there you go. You know, just be fucking, be respectful, you know? But yeah, I mean, I can't stand that shit when people do that, man. It's just like, dude, how disrespectful. These fucking kids who just watch their classmates get murdered, man. I couldn't even imagine how traumatic that would be. To be at school playing fucking, you know, playing Pokemon Go, and the next thing you know, your homie's head gets blown off. You know? I mean, dude.
Right? Well, I got one more fact on that before we move on, is that fucking I fully believe that the parents ought to be held responsible for that kid's actions or whatever kind of situation he was in. Whoever was responsible for him, wherever he lived, you know what I mean? And they do need to.
Wasn't he adopted?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
He was adopted. Yeah. So like his fucking crazy crackhead parents gave him up, and then fucking, you know, this nice like Christian family adopted him, and he was like, "Fuck you guys, I'm blowing shit up, dude." It went on a fucking killing spree.
To fucking bring something about it, but anyways.
You know, so how could you blame anyone else other than the kid who did it? You know,
you couldn't. But at some point, the community or the people around him have to. You know what I mean? There has to be some other kind of red flag besides. You know what I mean? They have to know this kid obviously he had issues and he went through all kinds of shit. But
yeah, but you know what? With that guy.
What's up, Cuban?
There were loads of red flags with that guy who did the shooting at the school. The FBI had been told about him. The police had been told about him.
Remember that, dude? I mean,
there'd been multiple reports on the guy.
They said on January 5th, one of his homies called not just the police, but the FBI, and was like, "Listen, FBI, my homie is going to fucking kill people. I'm telling you, he's scary as fuck. You guys got to do something." And they're like, "Yeah, now we'll get to it later." And they just fucked it off. And he ended up going and fucking blowing the school up, dude. Like fucking, someone's heads need to roll at the FBI. And what's sad is, of course, Trump, the first thing he does is politicize it, you know? And it's like, dude, don't fucking, you ruthless idiot. Don't do that, you know? Fucking, you know, I like that he's actually making him take a stance on fucking gun control because, and I'm a gun owner. Everyone knows I'm gun crazy, you know? But I know
my guns.
Crazy people should not have guns. And if that means they have to come and take them away, so what? To get them away from the crazy people. I don't want to see any sickos with a fucking gun, dude. You know? I mean, some of my best friends are schizophrenic, paranoid, delusional schizophrenics. I love them to death, but I wouldn't trust them with a gun if my life depended on it, dude. You know, never in a million years would I give them a fucking gun. I'm like, no, fuck you. You'll kill people. You're just crazy, dude. I'm sorry. You know, I love you to death, but fuck, dude. You know? It's like, who's going hunting with a fucking AR-15? Really? I mean, come on, dude.
I don't necessarily believe in the giving up my guns thing for anybody, but I do think that there ought to be like, you ought to periodically have to pass a background check or a mental health.
Yeah, at least a mental health check. Yeah, absolutely. You know, because
fucking, it really is. It's kind of sad. I definitely ain't giving up my guns because I'll be honest, I don't trust the government. You know what I mean? I think they want to see us disarmed. I think
no. Fucking, I'm not talking giving up guns. Obviously, I'm not going to give up my guns. You know, fucking giving up guns. But then no one's ever discussing giving up guns. They're always talking about just banning certain weapons or stuff like that. You know, and before I was never for banning assault weapons, but I am actually, because of these school shooting epidemic, I am actually starting to fucking weaken my stance on that. And I may be converting to the other side of, you know, joining them in banning assault rifles. Cause I'm like, first of all, let me explain this to everybody right now. Okay. If you need more than one bullet when you're hunting, get the fuck out of the woods. Cause you don't know what you're doing. All right. So it's like, I don't see any point of having a hardcore assault rifle. The only reason I would have one is so I could kill many people in a short amount of time. That's the only reason I would buy one.
Dude, you ever seen a fucking full-size Kodiak bear running at you? I'll shoot that motherfucker 5 or 6 times and it might not stop.
You know, that's the thing. If you're going hunting for a Kodiak bear, whatever gun you got, that gun is able to take the bear down with one shot. All right.
You hope. You hope.
Fucking, you better know what the fuck you're doing and bringing the right
last
kind
thing
of
you
gun.
want to do is wing him. You know what I'm saying? Fuck.
Yeah, you know. Don't hunt with a BB gun. Okay.
Unless you're hunting rats.
Right? Bring an elephant gun with you. I guarantee you'll kill any bear. All right. If it can kill an elephant, it can kill a bear.
Right.
Okay, but anyway, I want to get back into what we were discussing, the actual topic, which is the new style of hoaxing. But before we do, I see we have some comments, so I want to make sure I go through them. Hey, what up, Alex, you motherfucker? How you doing, buddy? The question, their motives for the disclosure and why they would choose him. What are they talking about? They investigated him over and over. Both his adopted parents. Oh, both his adopted parents died. Really? No shit, dude.
Wow.
And this John Smith is saying, and the sun is a portal. Dear God.
Hey, man, the Earth's flat. Come on, dude.
Yeah, right. Duh, dude.
I'll be right back, dude.
Go for it. Go do your job. Just ban guns and no more school shootings. Eugene Kosis? I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. But Eugene, you can't just ban guns, you know? It's like fucking, I got a bunch of guns. You can't just ban them, you know? It's like fucking people already have them, you know? So that's not going to work, you know? And you're not going to come in. This is not going to be like Australia where they come in and just take people's guns, you know? Even if they just offered to buy all the guns back, people wouldn't sell them. They're going to keep their guns. So, you know, I don't see how doing anything like that. In fact, I'll tell you this, banning assault rifles is not going to help. All right. Even if they come and take the guns, it's not going to help. Banning assault rifles is not going to help. If they ban assault rifles, a kid will go and shoot up a school with a fucking shotgun. All right. I fucking promise you, dude. It's like they'll fucking figure out ways. It's how we're programmed today. You know, the kids see all this shit. They live their whole lives online, you know, and they see the fucking school shootings and they see how these kids become infamous, you know? Well, it's like, that's the closest thing to becoming famous is becoming infamous, you know? Except, you know, one takes work and the other one fucking takes fucking being a nutso, you know? It's like fucking, it takes very little talent to be infamous, you know? But these kids don't understand the difference and they're just like, oh yeah, fucking, I'm going to make my mark and blah, blah, blah. And try to top each other and they do stupid shit like this. It's sad and scary, but there's a whole different direction that we need to come at this. And the gun debate is not it, you know? And I do agree that we might need to ban assault rifles just because I don't think people should have them, period, who are fucking crazy. And obviously crazy people are still going to get guns. So I'm like, you know what? I know the only reason I would need a fully automatic assault rifle is so I could kill more people. I'm not lying. I'm telling you, if I go and buy a gun, that's why I would buy it. And all my guns are because I'm like, I need to kill people with them. Like I don't go hunting, you know, the guns are there in case I have to fucking whack somebody for whatever reason. He's coming in my house. He's trying to hurt me, whatever, you know. That's what the gun is for, so I can kill them. And having an assault rifle is so I could just kill many people, you know? That's the only reason, that's the only thought process I would have, you know? Yes, I was answering Eugene, who said, just ban guns and no more school shootings. And I'm disagreeing with that. I'm like, that's not going to work. You know, banning guns will not make a difference, dude.
I mean, I've been to high schools where they have metal detectors at every door. You know what I mean? And scared people and stuff. So why not that? Dude, what's this shit I hear about that shooting though? There was 3 cops apparently on site that fucking stayed away or some shit.
I heard they fucking like were cowards and shit and fucking ran or something, some shit like that, dude. Getty Lee is saying I'm a professional CNN shooter. Shut up, Getty. You fuck.
Idiots.
The government is using Tom DeLonge because they think he has some kind of credibility with young people. Little do they know Blink-182 is dead and whack as hell. Ghost in the Shell. Even back when they were popular, they were dead and fucking whack as hell. Back in like 2000 or something, dude. It's like when Blink-182. If you guys remember when Blink-182 was like big, I think it was like the year 2000, like the new millennium.
Dude, their drummer rips ass. That's all I know.
Oh, dude, everyone knows they're fucking the drummer from Blink-182. Yeah, dude, he fucking Travis Barker fucking rocks. Yeah, everyone knows how good he is.
Man, dude, he's always been that way since he was a little kid, man. He could play whatever you named. I remember tripping out on him. Fucking just like, wow.
Oh yeah, no, he's great, man.
I remember back when he was popping collars on his alligator shirts, little preppy. It's funny shit.
So let me see here. What happened to Jax? Did we lose Jax?
Yeah, he said he had to go just before.
Oh, it looked like he might have been at work or something. All right, Jax, we'll see you later, buddy.
Later, Jax.
Wow, Coop, that is crazy. I didn't know that. What did Coop say? Yeah,
Coop was saying he was going to be getting money when he got to the age of 22, something like 800k.
Who, that kid? What?
That's what Alex was saying, yeah. He's supposed to get like an inheritance.
Well, now that he's not getting that money, do we get it? Guns equal good it's not guns that kill people. It's retards with more bullets than brain cells. Correct, you know? Wrong idea to ban guns, dude. The minute you go down that road, it will never stop. Exactly, Shadow Team. I agree 100%. Making guns not available to the public makes it more difficult for kids to get them. You know, that's the thing. No, it doesn't, dude. Because the kids don't actually go and get the guns, like, legally. You understand what I'm saying? Like, they go and they steal them from their parents or from their friends' parents. It's not like they just go and get the gun themselves, you know? Most of the kids are under 18 and can't buy weapons. So
he went into a gun store and bought one assault rifle when he was 19 years old, or 18 when he turned 18 or some shit.
Exactly, that, of course, in fucking Florida. Who's going to sell a fucking AR-15 to a goddamn 18-year-old kid, dude?
Who's going to, you know what, they should fucking ban gun sales in Florida, because we all know Florida's just a fucking wackadoodle state.
Right, dude? I mean, go ahead.
In Florida, you've got to be 21, I think it is. Or 23 to get a pistol.
18.
Yeah, I thought it was 18.
No, to get a pistol.
They just changed
to get a pistol. Yeah, to get a pistol.
To get a pistol, you've got to be older, and you've got to have the 3-day test, if you like, you know, while they check into you. But if you say, okay, sack the pistol, I'll have an AR-15, they go, okay, it's a 3-minute check, and you've only got to be 18 years old. How fucking stupid is that?
It's so fucking dumb. Because a pistol is easier to conceal, so they're like, yeah, you're going to go rob more people with it. Hey, you know what? Hey, man, fucking, how many people do you think he could take out in his school? If he went on a school shooting with a fucking, with a fucking 25 or with a 357 even, how many people do you think he would have killed? You know?
6, 7.
You know, I mean, fucking tops, dude. You know, it's like not fucking 17 fucking people, you know? I don't care, you know, it's like, what the fuck you say, dude? If he would have had a pistol, he would have killed half as many people, you know?
Everybody's got an opinion on that shit. Let's stop talking about it. Like you say, out of respect for the dead and the families.
Out of respect for the dead, you know. As long as I was like, we can discuss it, but I hate the conspiracy side when people start to go on to the whole it's a hoax and shit like that. I'm like, oh, you asshole. But anyway,
I don't know how you could fucking hoax something like that. When people say that about Sandy Hook, it kind of irritates me too.
Oh, I know, and that's funny. Shadow Team actually just brought up Sandy Hook, because I mean that shit about Sandy Hook really pisses me off. I feel so bad for those people because they get harassed and shit, dude. Like, it's fucked up. Yeah. Shadow Team 6 is saying Adam Lanza killed his mom and stole her rifle and shot up Newtown Primary School. So it wouldn't have mattered if you banned every gun in the world, or, you know, whatever, or stopped selling them. He went and killed his own mom and stole her gun, and then went and fucking did the shooting. So that's what I'm saying. The kids aren't getting them legal.
And banning the guns ain't gonna work, dude, because you can take away the guns, but you can't take away the knowledge. That doesn't mean I can't go into my shop and spin up a new barrel on a lathe or make a fucking bomb out of ammonium nitrate.
I was just gonna say, you know, it's like if they took away every gun, they would go and build bombs. You know, they'd build fucking acid bombs and weird fucking shit, dude. You know, or they'll just hop in their fucking dad's truck and mow you down during fucking band prep tryouts and shit, dude, you know?
I think my opinion is this: the parents in the community, I think teachers in the community ought to be a lot more responsible for the children and how they're being brought. You know, if they're not being taught what they need to be a successful human being in society, like compassion and empathy, maybe even teach your kid to put the well-being of the neighbor kid above themselves. And we got to have that reiterated throughout the community and teach them compassion and empathy and love, and try to help them before they become a fucking issue to where they got to kill people.
Now, see, that would be the perfect way to go. However, that way of fixing things, it comes down to an individual and not something that can be, it can't be incorporated into community, because it depends on what's happening in an individual's life. And there's a family half times, and
family members
able to do that.
Family members, teachers, community leaders, church parishioners, those type of things should be able to have some kind of input to where they can say, hey man, it looks like you're having some issues. What's going on? Talk to them. And if they don't open up, then it's one thing. But at least then if the kid, if a kid has mental health issues. And if he does, the people in the community, especially teachers, ought to be able to say, look, this kid needs some extra help. He needs some extra attention, or he's got something bad's going to happen. They can see this in these people. It's not just like one day they snap. They're a little bit fucked off to begin with.
Now, I'm going to tell you guys something, and this is the absolute truth, and I know it's kind of fucked up, but you just have to fucking just understand that I have a weird life, all right? So back when I was fucking 16, I was living in Chesterton, Indiana, and I got expelled from school, and they'd never seen a kid like me. I came from Las Vegas. I wore like a spiked collar and fucking like crazy. I had dreadlocks and shit. I just looked all crazy as fuck. And every kid there was this Chesterton, Indiana. They were all like little collar wearing podunk fucking people. They weren't used to seeing someone like me. And I scared a lot of people there for some reason. And the park that I used to go and hang out with was at the end of school, and I lived in front of the school on the other side. And so I'd have to walk along the whole length of the school. And so there were a bunch of classrooms that could see out onto the street, and you could just see me walking by. Well, apparently the students found what I was doing, just walking, threatening enough that they thought that I was going to go and shoot up the school, because literally Columbine had just happened. And they thought that I was going to try to do a fucking...
They thought you were trench coat mafia.
They thought I was trench coat mafia, for real, dude. And the fucking school sued and had me banned from the park. Like the school sued me and had me banned from the park. And then I was like, fine. And I was all fucking pissed off. So of course, what did I do? I went and actually put on a trench coat, and I would walk back and forth in front of the windows of the school. I wouldn't go to the park. I would just walk up to it and then turn around and walk back. And I would stare in the windows, just looking at everybody as I would walk by. It's like, now what, you fuckers? Then the city of Chesterton decided to fucking sue me and banned me from the fucking sidewalk, dude. So I had to fucking go all the way around, dude. Like, it was fucking bullshit. I swear to God, dude.
I know what you mean.
The school sued me, and then the city, the town itself fucking sued me, man. They charged me with being a menace to society, which meant that any friend that was with me would get charged with visiting a common nuisance and visiting a menace to society. So basically, they made it so my friends would get in trouble for being friends with me. Like, it was fucked up, dude.
That's fucked up. That's fucking menace to society. You're drinking gin juice on the corner.
That's fucking right, dude. Who took my mojo? Luis Elizondo.
I've been kicked out of the happiest place on earth 3 times.
You what?
I've been kicked out of the happiest place on earth 3 times.
Where was that, dude?
Anywhere, dude.
Oh yeah, dude. It was your local fucking hand job fucking massage parlor, right?
No, I wouldn't call that the happiest place on earth. That's a happy ending.
Luis Elizondo interview for 2018 International UFO Congress. Any thoughts on this guy, Kyle? I like him. I think he's super credible. To me, he sounds absolutely believable. He doesn't seem like he's making anything up. He seems totally legit to me, and I think that stuff like this is exactly what we need in the world of ufology, to let people know that this is the real deal is out there, people, you know. So I can't wait to see the whole thing. Can you find instructions on how to build an Ampho bomb?
Head northwest on Issaquah Hobart Road southeast toward Tiger Mountain Road southeast.
What's wrong with this picture? Oh yeah, exactly.
You go the fastest route. You will arrive at 10:29 a.m.
Damn it, Zach.
Zach, tell that stupid bitch in the car to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, tell that bitch in the car to shut the fuck up, dude. Tell her to suck my dick, all right? Yeah, Alex is saying, yeah, one of the Florida students says he is getting blasted on social media, calling him a crisis actor. Can you fucking, I know that kid too. What was his name? Doug something or, yeah, that poor fucking kid, man. They're like, you're a crisis actor. He's like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? You know, he probably never even seen Alex Jones. He doesn't even know anything about crisis actors. He's like, what the fuck are these idiots talking about, dude?
Yeah, Philip DeFranco did a video on that, and I don't think I've ever seen him so infuriated in my life. He fucking flips, and he basically says at the beginning of it, anybody who wants to down this video, anybody who doesn't agree with me, do me a favor, go fuck yourself.
That's fucking right, dude. You know, tell him what's up, man.
He was fucking livid about that.
Let's see here. The one's messed up. Whacked up. I'm just trying to go through the comments real quick. Let me say, try to get down at the bottom. DB Cooper saying Disneyland, LOL. Who took my mojo? Saying me too. The real deal is out there, LOL. That's right. Who took my mojo? Boom shakalaka. What up, Smooth? How you doing, you motherfucker? You hopping on here? Hope 2018 will be the year I get to ride in a UFO. Bullshit, dude. If anyone's riding in a UFO, it's this motherfucker. All right. I will be thoroughly fucking pissed if you get to ride in a UFO before I do. Now, however, if this is the kind of UFO that you need to kill yourself to ride on, that's all you. All right. I'll catch the next one. All right. I'm ready for a next video to drop. They better not drop one every 2 fucking years. Where's the next one, Tom? Yeah, for real, dude. I heard that they had something like 20 fucking different videos or something. What do you mean you can't fucking get on here because you're at work? You quit your job immediately and you get on out. No, pay attention to work, dude. Don't fucking come on here so you can fuck off work, dude. Me too, Coop. It's slow coming, but I expected that. You know, I mean, I think it's probably a smart idea if you want to keep, so they're trying to get investments and shit like that for their start to the Stars Academy, right? Well, if you release all the videos, even if over a couple months after all those videos are released, no one's going to be coming back to the Academy. But if you make it take 2 years to release all the videos, if you release a video every couple months, you know, then for fucking a couple of years, you have people coming and looking and investing and shit like that. So that's probably the way to go, you know? Oh shit, I almost forgot, Kyle. I was listening to a podcast this morning and they were talking all kinds of stuff about owls and UFOs. No shit, dude. Reminded me big time of your story. See that shit, people? Look at that, man. I'm telling you, for anyone who doesn't know, I had an encounter with the UFO. In fact, it's my, you know, I've had many encounters with UFOs. However, this one was the closest encounter, you know, where a UFO was literally about 8 feet from me. Okay. I could have touched it if I fucking had the balls to get up and actually do it. I could have touched it. But before the sighting happened, a fucking owl landed on a branch like next to me about 10 feet away. And it was just staring at me and it was freaking me out. And it finally pissed me off to the point because it just was staring at me. I had a BB gun with me and I fucking shot at it and it didn't fucking move. And I turned my laser on and I'm beaming it with the laser. So I'm shooting. I know I'm fucking hitting it. And I just unload the whole fucking all 10 BBs and the fucking bird doesn't move. It just sits there and stares at me, dude. And I'm like, all right, fuck it, dude. And then it fucking screamed at me like, ah! And I was like, ah! Like it freaked me out, dude. And it fucking flew away. But right after that, I had this encounter with this fucking UFO, like this amazing, amazing experience. And it's, you know, I never thought about it until years later, how I'm like, I wonder, like that situation with the owl was just so weird, you know, it was just, I'm not saying that it's a fucking alien that I'm looking at, but I'm saying it was weird that I was like, there's this fucking owl that was invincible to fucking BB guns. And yeah, I mean, this thing was fucking 10 feet away. I mean, there's no way I could have missed it. So it's just a really weird fucking thing to happen right before this insanely weird thing happens. Let's see here. Is that to do with the eye thing, like encounters in the fourth? I don't know what the deal is with it, man. There were a lot of elements they discussed, which was an exact match to your story. No shit, really. There's a book about it. I'll look it up real quick. Yeah, hang on, I'll get it. All right, cool. Thanks, Smooth. That sounds strange, very strange. Exactly, man. I'm like, and this shit fucking literally happened to me, and I never even thought about it until, you know, and it wasn't until later that I realized that fucking owls and UFOs, there is some kind of connection between them. But the only reason I brought up the whole owl thing is because I'm like, I just thought it was weird that I shot at a fucking owl that was invincible, you know, like, and I was like, I didn't know that the two like are connected, you know, somehow. I mean, I'm assuming, you know, at least that's what I've heard. But okay, so we got the podcast right here. Didn't Whitley Strieber talk about owls during his encounter in his book Communion? I don't remember. Did he talk about owls? All I remember is him being anally probed. And that's basically it. That's all I can ever think about. Whenever I hear about Communion, I think fucking, you know, anal probing. That's it, you know? But he might have mentioned something about owls, dude. Hang on, I'm just clicking this link real quick. And don't forget, Zach, you are on mute, so don't forget to turn yourself off mute. I had to put you on mute because your goddamn girlfriend wouldn't shut the fuck up. Due to either a bad link or deleted page, try going back to the home page or try searching.
Can you hear me now?
Yep, now I got you, buddy.
The fourth kind is the one that's got owls in it. White,
yeah, the fourth kind.
White
Yeah.
owl.
Mm-hmm. You know, and I did think that was kind of cool, dude. That the in the fourth owl or in the fourth kind that they had owls. Basically, the owls were your mind's interpretation of the aliens. It was a way for you to fucking describe the alien, you know, that was looking at you. In fact, it was actually a fucking owl, you know, and they're like, oh yeah, this owl came in, it was in my room, and it's about 4 feet tall. It's like, why the fuck when is the last time you seen a 4 foot tall owl? And they're like, it was
and
just,
if you do, you need to be terrified, you know? Of that motherfucker.
Exactly, you know, fucking. And I thought they did a good job with that in that movie, where they're like, they had all the different patients all saying how they're having experiences with owls, you know, and she made the connection, and I thought that was a really cool concept, man.
Right, creepy.
You know, but I thought the movie was whack as fuck, dude.
Yeah, it was a little crazy. It's
supposed
to be based on a true story.
No, it's not. It's completely made up. You know,
I thought that lady's story was real. Cuban?
No, dude. I found out that the whole thing was completely all scripted. Everything about it was totally fake, dude. You know?
Dude, I think we gotta start hanging people for fucking spreading fake news.
Right, dude. Well, I would just want to say that when the fourth kind came out, I was so disappointed when I saw it, because I was like, oh, the fourth kind, you got, you know, Close Encounters of the Third Kind rocked, so this is going to be even better. This is the fourth kind. No, not even. They're not even on the same fucking. They're not even playing the same game, dude. Let alone the same fucking stadium. I mean, one is so far superior to the other. It's like, it's not even funny, dude.
Yeah, one's way scarier than the other.
One of them is so fucking accurate to what real UFO encounters is, and the other one is a scary story, you know?
Right.
It's like one is fucking like almost authentic, and the other one is pure fiction. Oh shit.
You know what we should do on the camp out, Kyle? When we do the fucking, you have your thing, you know, at the ranch?
He's just gone off camera for a sec.
Oh.
He's on the phone.
Hey. No, I did not. Dad, I'm sorry, guys. This is my papa. I am literally live on YouTube right now. You are ruining it. Yeah, no, I haven't, but I will let you know when I do. All right. All right. I love you, Dad. All right. Bye. This is fun. The only reason the thing is because since you guys were on here, or normally I would have been like, all right, kisses. I'm just joking, but still, you know.
Oh, that's.
Yeah, that would have been funny if I'd done that. Been like, all right, I love you, Daddy. All right, kisses.
Hey, let's do this when we have our little camp out or at the ranch there. Let's fucking make a fake UFO video.
You know, and that's funny, okay, because that brings us back to our topic again, all right? Because if I was going to make a fake video, I've actually made a couple of them. I haven't put them out or anything, but I made a couple of them, and they are quite convincing. They are pretty fucking convincing. I'll tell you what, I did a good job. But I could make some fucking UFO videos, but I've never made a hoax UFO video and where you shoot it and practical, which means like the object is actually in the fucking frame of the camera, like it's a physical object. Other than that, every UFO hoax I've made or thought about is done on the computer. Done.
If you guys are still on in 20 minutes, I'll come back on. But if not, I'll see you guys around.
All right, Zach, have fun, buddy. Thanks for joining us, brother.
Yeah.
Catch you later, Zach.
All right, and where were we, Cupid? What was I saying?
You were talking about videos that you've made and how easy they are to do.
Yeah, I'm sure that we could film a hoax using practical fucking like props, like a miniature UFO and stuff. I'm sure we could, like how Billy Meyer does. But I think the best way to, the most convincing videos are usually like, videos that you do in, with After Effects,
A good one, if you want to be able to give forward the metadata as well, is a third phase of Moon's friend, Jack.
Oh, you mean fucking in focus UFOs?
No.
No.
Apparently, a while ago, they sent camera equipment to Jack, I think his name is, because he was seeing loads of UFOs, and he said that if he caught them, he'd send them the footage. And he did one. This was actually why I fell out with third phase and stopped commenting on the videos, where he'd even given forward the likes of the metadata. And even looking at the metadata, you couldn't disprove it, because what he'd done was he'd made a fake piece of footage. It looked like he'd made a UFO because the little holes on it were all uneven, I should say, and stuff like that. There were loads of things wrong with it. But it looked like he then projected it onto a wall, his actual piece of film.
Yeah.
And then recorded it on a camcorder.
Oh, yeah.
So if you check the metadata, he did film it on that day, and he did film it at this time. Plus, you then can't even go into you can't even throw at him, well, the pixels are wrong, because you can't see the fucking pixels with it being a projection.
Yeah. But it's funny because that's another way to do hoaxes. And, maybe we should bring that up, different styles of being able to do hoaxes. So that's one style. And there's another one that's real similar to that, Cupid. And I don't know if you've heard about it, but it's like basically what they'll do is take an object, whether they do it in, whether they have a real prop of an object or they have an image, it can play, a computer image or whatever one they just drew up or whatever. And what they'll do is they'll place that over a background, and they'll place it in front of a background, and the background is actually the same. It's like basically what you would find in a magazine, like the pages where they're real smooth and everything, like in a magazine. They'll do it on the background of that, and then they can shine light on it, and the light bounces off the smooth reflective background or whatever, and it gives the illusion that there's fucking that the sun is like fucking moving and there's light and shit like that. Like it has like this weird reflection to it. So it gives us, it kind of looks like it might be realistic if you don't know what you're looking at, but I mean, it looks blatantly fake to me, but it's a hard way to fucking detect. It took me a while to figure out what they were doing. And who it was who did that first, that I studied and figured it out, was fucking In Focus UFOs. And his video, he has one where the UFO's in the woods, and apparently fucking this dude is fucking walking up to the UFO. And I was watching the video going over and over until I realized, I'm like, dude, it's a fucking, the image is in front of this gloss background of like a magazine photo or whatever. I'm like, that's a whole new style of hoaxing that I never even knew about, man. And until I figured it out and I tested it out, I was like, oh, I see how it could work. I'm like, no shit, man. I didn't even know. So you got to give them at least props on the fact that they came up with a whole new way to fucking lie. I'll give you props on that one, but everything else, fuck you. Your turn, Cupid. What's the next way to hoax?
A sheet of glass. Sheet of glass.
Bingo.
I'm back.
Sheets of glass. You're filming through it. You could maybe have a sheet of glass outside, so you could say, "Well, look, I wasn't inside a house filming. You know, I was outside." But if you do it right, you could have a sheet of glass. It could be possibly a reflection of something lit up behind you, or it could be um, a laser being shone onto the glass or something. It could even be an image actually on the fucking glass that somebody
I'll,
else is moving
I'll just
around.
build a UFO drone with all kinds of cool LEDs and effects on it, and fucking.
See,
we'll go
that's
with that.
another one. You can build a UFO drone, and this one that Cubits talk about is actually a really good one, and it's hard. It's really hard to detect if you know what you're looking for. Okay, it's really easy to detect, but if you don't have a clue, you'll fall for it every time. You're like, oh yeah, this is a legit video. But if you know what you're looking for, like you're able to pick it out. But like what was his name? Antonio Yurtzi, I believe. All right. Was a guy who did that where he would put like buttons and shit from like his pants or something. He would put buttons on a sheet of glass and hold it up like towards the sky and fucking move the fucking sheet of glass around with one hand or whatever with the button stuck to it and fucking film with the other hand, and it would look like a fucking UFO, and it looked like a fucking legitimate fucking UFO up there flying around, but I think he ended up going all crazy and I'm talking like he was like down with like the balloon summoners and shit, dude. And he started filming balloons and shit like that, That's another way you could hoax is by putting up a balloon. But if you do that, just throw yourself off a fucking bridge and pray to God there's something hard for you to hit. Please do us all a fucking favor. Fuck me, dude.
Funny.
I need to check out the chats. Let me get the chats up here real quick. Okay. Smooth is saying, yeah, I saw a video from Russia that was clearly done with a sheet of glass. Exactly. It was a BB hot glued to a sheet of glass with two guys holding glass off screen. Exactly. You know who did that too? About using a holographic image and the like. Yeah, I mean that seems like you're going pretty far for just making a hoax video. I don't see anyone doing that, but I mean you could, I mean, on a small scale, you could make it with an Android or whatever and make a holographic, UFO, but it still seemed like it'd still be difficult to fucking get it into frame and everything. Some people don't see that hoaxing hurts any disclosure. Yeah, and some people are fucking blind. So what are you gonna do? Fuck. There are ways of making a hoax with sheets of glass at 45-degree angles between them. Fools loads of people. Right, Jason. I believe you're talking about it's like Nancy's Ghosts or whatever what's the name of that? It's an effect. It's an illusion, an optical illusion, and they call it something's ghost, where you can make a ghostly image of somebody fucking dancing around or whatever. The same thing could be done with the UFOs and stuff. It looks like a starburst in the video with a long filament. It's probably a spider fart or something. Let's see. It looks like very interesting. As much as I speak bad about him filming balloons, video, I can't figure out what it is. What do you mean you can't figure it out what it is? It's a fucking balloon. That's what it is, Mojo. Jesus. Jason, check out Bringham's newest video. Help figure out what made it. Jason, don't waste your time. I'm going to answer it for you. It's a fucking balloon. All right. No, for real. Go check it out. See what it is, man. Yeah, Robert being in the balloon summary. Yes, Cobra 89. You fucking nailed it, man. You know what's funny, dude, is how there's a lot of people who are subscribers to my channel who are here because of my ancient high tech video, which has over 550,000 views or something. And I think it's gotten me 1,000 subscribers or something. And so it's but fucking the people who are the die-hard fucking proofers who fucking come and check out every fucking video and all the live stream. Oh, it's always the same thing. They became fucking fans of UFO proof by watching my original debunk videos of me debunking fucking Robert Bingham and the balloon summoners, debunking Scott C. Waring. It's those fucking videos are fucking classic epic UFO proof. And anyone who watched them back then or whatever are usually still fans to this day. That fucking, it made them they were oh fuck yeah, this dude's the shit, dude. Those videos are fucking classic, man.
Nice.
You know what else is a classic video? I don't know if you guys know this, but even though Cupid doesn't have a fucking channel per se, he's got a video where he does a debunk on Third Phase of the Moon that's fucking hilarious, dude. And he did a kind of like a remake of the debunk like I did, how I was mocking them at one part of the debunk where I had already debunked them, but then I was just being a dick and making fun of them because of like the microphone and everything, you know. And then Cupid like does the same thing, and dude, it's fucking funny. Go check it out if you guys get a chance to. Go check that shit out, dude, because it's great. You know, and that's another thing too. I enjoy the fact that I actually influence. I really do. I influence so many people to go and start YouTube channels and to try to make their own videos, and they'll try to make skits and shit like that. And some of them are total failures, and some of them are really good, and some totally fucking make it. You know, and it's like, you know, either which way, it's if you're going to make it or if you're going to fail, you'll never know if you don't try. So I fucking hope I can influence everybody to go and give it a fucking shot and to do it yourself. And
I love your video. Your beginning, like, are you tired of bullshit? You.
Oh my!
That's fucking awesome.
Fucking, the ad, yeah, for the ad for my channel, dude. You know, it's funny because Alien Scientist, who I am a fan of, he's on here. He's got something like 75,000 subscribers. You know, he's a fucking big dog in the UFO community. And he fucking commented on my video. He's like, oh, dude, this fucking video is epic. Like, he saw my channel trailer. He's like, dude, I fucking subbed immediately, dude. I was like, no shit, man, you know? Just because of that damn fucking, just because of my channel trailer, you know? But that's fucking, that trailer's funny. It seems like a real commercial, like fucking like a low budget commercial you would see on like fucking Fox 5 in the morning or some shit, you know?
I like the app too, where it first boots up and it shows you kissing the chick in the fucking bathing suit.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Oh, that's Kyle.
I was like, I do not want to allow this motherfucker to make and control my phone and make phone calls. I'm like, what the fuck kind of permission is that?
Did you sign up for the app?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
I denied that. I denied that though, but I don't know if it works. I must be because I guess Hangout's probably got a hold of me. I don't know.
Oh, well, fucking, I have no idea what happens if you actually deny the permissions. I have no idea. I'm not sure what the permissions are actually for.
There was only 2, and they were they're pretty big. Like, one of them was allow user content to all your media and data on your phone, and you can look at all your shit, and then allow user to make and you control your phone. I was like, fuck you, and fuck you.
Then that must be from the, you know what it's from, dude? It's because of all the different tools that I have on the phone. Like, I have video camera, I have weather reports, I have fucking, so it's like using all those tools, you have to give permission for that fucking crap, dude, you know? But I'll tell you this, you know, I certainly, like, I don't have any access to go and, like, be able to take over anyone's phone. And believe me, I have looked, all right? I was like, oh, yeah, so if these people agree to this, does that mean I can control their phone? Fuck, totally. No, don't even think for a second that that's the case, you know? And if anyone ever tells you that, they're fucking lying, all right? Because it doesn't work like that. Believe me, I was like, I wonder if I can control people's phones and shit. I can just turn on their camera and see them fucking pooping and shit. Nope.
It's weird that your app asks that kind of permission though, because you don't get that from all the, you know, you get, can I see your location? Can I view your contacts? Yours was straight up, can I control your phone and fucking manage your data? I'm like, dude.
No, that's a real common one. Like managing your data and shit. That's a real common one.
Huh.
You know, yeah. You know, like the fucking, what's weird is when you go and you download a fucking, an app for a fucking, for like an organ, and they want to be able to control your camera. You're like, what? Why do you want to control my camera? You're a fucking organ, you know? Like, what the fuck?
Right.
Taking pictures of.
Yeah, you want to watch me spank it?
Surprised that I don't have more permissions on there, because there's so many things on UFO Proof app that I would think you would have to have permission for. You know, I got video cameras, regular cameras, sound recorders, you know, fucking YouTube videos, social media, SoundCloud, the UFO stalker, fucking push notifications. Like, I got so much shit on there. I would think there would be like 6 or 7 permissions, but I think there's like fucking 2 or something, dude. It's fucking weird, man.
Kyle, do you mind if I put a link up to that video of my mirror debunks the third face?
Why the fuck are you asking me?
Right?
Okay.
Jesus
He's being polite.
He's got a wrench. You don't need to be polite, dude. Just fucking do it, dude. That's why you have the fucking wrench. Fucking
Right.
I also did a parody on Third Phase, which was quite amusing.
Yeah, I just want to say this one time just to get this out there. If you have a wrench, don't ask me shit, all right? The whole point is so you can fucking do shit, all right? That's like, so I don't need to go and fucking like babysit you anymore. Now you have the power, fucking feel free, do whatever the fuck you want, you know? That's the whole fucking point of the wrench. So I ain't gotta fucking listen to this bullshit.
Right, time to boot some people.
Yeah, start booting some motherfuckers, dude. Let me get down to the bottom. What up, Forerunner? Actually, I thought Bingham was on crack at one stage. It was obviously a balloon, and he was saying it was an interdimensional being that lives in the sky, aka God. Oh my God, Jason! Holy fuck! Yeah, dude. Did you ever see my debunk on that shit, dude? Darren Crapo never did tell us his abduction story. Now, Darren Crapo never told you guys his abduction story, all right? But Darren told me his abduction story, man. But this is just fucking like personal, like, you know, because we did an interview and I only got like fucking like the first fucking like, you know, like I probably got like fucking 5 sessions and I got the first session like posted, and then the other fucking sessions I never even got fucking posted. And because I had some issues with the fucking recording and everything, like the sound of it or whatever, so I wasn't able to. But I did talk to him fucking privately, and I promised him, like, I'm like, just talk to me, tell me, and I'm not going to play it or anything, you know. And like I gave him my word, and so he was like, all right. So it's like I had it even recorded and shit, dude. But as you know, I'm a man of my word. I fucking deleted it and everything. I got rid of it. But yeah, I've actually heard his fucking abduction story, dude. It's fucking interesting.
That's an important thing, dude, to be a fucking man of your word.
Absolutely, dude. You know,
if you're gonna say something and you're gonna say you're gonna do something, do it, or fucking lose my respect.
You know, and that's the thing, man. When someone fucking gives me their fucking word, or gives anybody their word, and then they go back on it.
Yep.
Fucking, nothing makes me more mad than that. That is the quickest way to lose total respect in my eyes, you know.
I
like
might beat your ass for saying you're about it and not being about it.
Exactly, man. You know, when you give your fucking word, there's no fucking going back. You fucking do it or you have no honor. If you don't have honor and integrity, especially in this fucking field, you are nothing, man. And fucking everything that I do depends, and it's fucking holds basically fucking specifically on my fucking honor and my integrity, all right? That I fucking always am legit and I always tell the truth. Period. I don't put up no bullshit. Everyone knows where I come from and what I do and what I say, and they know that what I'm saying is the truth. No fucking bullshit, and that's the way it has to be. Oh, what up, Mike?
Mike, I've muted you.
Yeah,
turn off
YouTube. You gotta turn off YouTube, dude. We can hear the echo. What up, Fifi?
Unmute
How you doing? Fifi in UK, doing good? Let's see. It was tight on that story. Maybe he thought people wouldn't accept him. Oh yeah, no, you know, like the thing is like once you go to you know, your abduction story, the problem is that no one ever has any evidence to support their story. So basically, when they're telling the story, if you got to understand something, this is why, you know, being an abductee, and I always try to get abductees on the show and stuff because it is a big deal, because they have no evidence, but what happened to them is such a big deal that if the people around them who are listening to the story, if they don't go, oh my God, that's fucking amazing, you know, the people who are telling the story are like, this is fucking bullshit, you know? It's like like me, I've only shared a couple of my UFO stories, but I've had some crazy shit happen that I've never told people, because I'm like, dude, if you don't listen to that story and then totally fucking lose your mind and go, oh my God, that's the craziest story I've ever heard in my life. Holy shit, aliens are real. So that's amazing. If you don't do that, I just want to bitch slap you, because I'm like, that's how I feel. That's what I experienced. So I'm like, it's the greatest fucking most insane thing ever. And they're just like, yeah, nice story, dude. And I'm like, I'll kick you out this fucking car, dude. I'll fucking straight throw you down a flight of stairs.
And going to a hypnotist or a hypnotherapist is the worst fucking thing you can do too before all your story is out there. It's fucking stupid, you know, because then they could say that it was all implanted in your mind by this hypnotist. So
yeah, you know, I would be careful about going to a hypnotist, and you know, I would share your stories first.
Definitely.
And then go to a fucking, like, just record it by yourself in your fucking bathroom on camera, whatever the fuck. Just do that first before you go and see a fucking hypnotist, you know?
I can't imagine how fucking terrifying something like that would be anyway. I don't know that I would speak about it.
Now Smooth is saying, like I said earlier, I think Allagash is a bullshit abduction story. What? Smooth, what are you saying? When did this happen? Like, when did you think this? I've never, did he ever say that before? I never remember him saying that. If your bum hurts in the morning, you've probably been abducted. Duh. Or, you know.
Or you've made a new friend.
Yeah, you know. or you fucking spent last night getting drunk at the local toolbox, all right?
Right.
I've always liked the case too smooth, but when one of the main characters says it was fake, it's kind of tough. What are you talking about? What case? The Betty Andreessen. Who is that? Is that fucking? Is that the Cash Landum chase? No. Of course, her story is so bonkers that it has to be bullshit. Who's Betty Andreessen? Oh, is she the one with the fucking go flying out the window and shit? And the fucking UFO abducted her from a skyscraper. Chuck Rack rescinding his story. What are you talking about, Chuck Rack rescinding? First of all, who is Chuck Rack? And second of all, what story is he talking about that he rescinded? It's strange that one person changing. So I want to know what the hell's going on. So you're telling me the Allagash abduction that somebody is changing their story? Is that what you guys are saying? And what about you three fucks that are on here with me? Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
Are you talking about the one where the woman said she was in a block of flats, if you like?
I have no fucking clue what you're talking about.
Taken through the window onto a spaceship, but there were a couple of guys in a car, that story.
Yes, okay. That's what I thought it was. All right. Okay, so I got that one right. But
that's if it is that one. I can't be certain.
Chuck Rack says the UFO was real, but the abduction side of the story is BS. What? Who the fuck is Chuck Rack? Allagash. Chuck Rack is one of the Allagash 4. Okay, so he's not one of the he's not the brother. He's not one of the twins, right? And so he had to be one of the homies. And he said the UFO was real, but the abduction side is BS. Maybe he just fucking doesn't remember the abduction, you know? But, no shit, dude. So you're saying that one of the guys from Allagash came out and said that the abduction was fake. What, like he lied or something? Yes, Chuck Rex says the UFO was real, but they were not abducted, and they made that part up to get money. What? Holy shit, dude. Okay, so Smooth is saying that, yes, Chuck Rack says the UFO was real, but they were not abducted, and they made that part up to get money. It's always about the fucking... Don't get me wrong, okay?
How do you even get money from a UFO video?
I love money. I wish I had tons of money. I wish I just fucking money was pouring out my fucking ass, you know? But I'm telling you guys, there is a point where it doesn't matter. All the money in the world, you know, could never make me, you know, change anything about my sightings, all right? I could never add anything to them or take anything away. Because as soon as you do that, that means your credibility is in question. And it's like, and it doesn't matter. Not for all the gold in the world would I ever fucking deny or fucking, you know, entertain the idea of, you know, saying something that happened that didn't, you know, when it comes to UFOs, you know, or fucking saying that, oh, instead of just seeing a UFO, I actually went inside a UFO. You know, like, it's not for all the money in the world, man. You know, like fucking, you gotta have integrity and fucking honor in this fucking field. If you don't, you cannot be taken seriously. You will never have 100% credibility. You know? I mean, like, fuck me, dude. How do they get money? I mean, Allagash wasn't even that popular of a fucking, only UFO nuts like ourselves even know fucking the Allagash abduction. Mike, what about you, buddy? Do you know about the Allagash abduction?
No.
No, I don't know anything about that one.
Where the fuck have you been, Mike? You don't know
Man,
Allagash?
hell.
Holy
I'm going through
fuck,
hell,
dude.
bro. 20 separations in circles, man. I've been out of the loop for a little while.
Holy shit, man. Well, you need to get back in and get on the fucking so you can figure out the Allagash abduction and Smooth. Well, what about Pensacola? Do you think Pensacola is fake or anything? Yeah, lie detector is fucking, that don't mean shit, dude. But then they pass lie detector. Anyone could pass a lie detector, dude.
Yeah,
They're not credible.
You know, it's a different UFO abductee. She has some book about how the UFO landed in her yard and the Greys took her to meet Jesus and God. Wow, dude.
Wow.
Holy shit. It's called Beating the Bronx. What is?
If there is an almighty omnipotent being, bitch, he's not capable of fucking communicating with you. He's got too much shit going on, you dumb cunt.
Oh shit, took her to meet Jesus on a UFO. That's fucking right, dude. Well, I'm just saying, if you're on a UFO, who's the first person you want to meet? Jesus, come on, everyone knows that, dude. You know, I mean, every time I get on a UFO, I was like, are we going to go meet Jesus today? Come on, fuck Jesus, please. No, never happens. I mean, fuck, dude, who makes up such ridiculous? That's the thing. The more outlandish it is, the more people want to believe it, you know? And that's what's really fucking weird, dude. I'm telling you guys, and I was saying this last time in the last episode, I want to fucking make a hoax UFO video where I just have a story narrated by a computer voice and make up the most ridiculous lie I can think of. Okay, and put some pictures on the screen and fucking put it out as fucking real, as it legit, and then have somebody else make a mother video that's similar to mine and helps validate my video, like making it. Oh, you see, that proves that this story is true. Look at this guy's
There's
video.
two angles on the camera.
Exactly, you know, fucking have the same fucking cut from different angles and shit. I'm telling you, dude, I want to see with the most ridiculous story I can think of, dude.
Let's do it on the camp out.
You know. I mean, that'd be fucking great, dude. And camping trip, one night they experienced an incredible encounter with the UFO. What up, Nettie Voyager? How you doing, buddy? I'm shipping you to this week, dude. Oh, what up, Betsy Richardson? Didn't see you there. August of '69, two brothers, Jim and Jack Wiener, along with their two friends, Charles Holtz and Charles Rack, headed to the Allagash in Maine for a canoeing trip. Canoeing and camping trip. One night they experienced an incredible UFO encounter with the UFO. There's a lot of strange fucker out there. Oh, that's very true, Rob. Make sure it includes a ninja sword and your shotgun. Oh, yes, absolutely, dude. You know, isn't that weird that I don't have a ninja sword? Has anyone ever considered that?
That is kind of weird. I think
that is really strange, dude. I'm like, now I don't trust myself.
I know where you can get one on the UFO Proof Amazon site.
It's crap. I've been on there before, dude. Don't buy anything from that fucking site. It's total crap.
I'll bring you one on the camp trip. All right, dude. I'm out of here later.
All right, buddy. Have fun, Zach. What I think the closest thing I got. This is like the closest thing I have to a fucking sword. I don't even know what this is, dude. But I tell you what, dude, fucking rock your ass with this fucking thing. I don't know what it is, but I'll tell you what, I'd fuck you up with it. That's all I know.
That's pretty good, taking heads off.
The only thing that matters is that you won't have hands if you fuck with me, all right? Because I will cut them bitches off.
You cut a head off with one swipe with that.
What's up? Say it again, Mike.
Cut a head off with one swipe with that.
Right? Look at this fucking thing, dude. It's like a fucking blade on a hockey stick or some shit, dude. Look at this, dude. I don't even know what the fuck it is, dude. But it's fucking ruthless, dude. I'll tell you what. Right, dude? That thing's fucking bad as fuck, dude. I'll fuck you up with this thing, dude. I cut a man in half.
Fucking Taliban sword.
Right? Let's see here. Hey, Proof, have a custom sword. You want it? No, dude, I don't fucking want a custom sword. Hell yeah, I want a custom sword. What the fuck are you talking about, Shadow Team? Duh. I'm literally just saying I don't have a sword, and that's so fucking odd. Like, fucking, why don't I have a sword, dude? Like, fucking, You would think that'd be like the first thing I fucking would have, dude. I have no sword. I've never considered that before. It's fucking weird, dude. I have a ton of knives too. I got all kinds of knives and shit, man, and don't have a sword. I'm gonna have to get one. Kyle, you going head hunting with that thing? Fuck yeah, dude. I'm fucking going head hunting, fucking leg hunting, hand hunting. I'll hunt it all, dude. I don't give a fuck, dude.
Some alien hunting.
Right, man. Alien hunting. Shit, dude. I'm straight going hunting. I'll fucking hunt a deer with that fucking thing, dude. Straight the fuck up. You think a fucking like a 30-06 is a fucking hunting weapon? No, this is the weapon of a true hunter. All right, just so you guys know. All right. That's no, I'll tell you. Next time I go hunting, I'm bringing fucking a pillowcase. That's how you fucking hunt. All right. You think you guys know how to hunt with guns or spears? Hunt with a pillowcase. Suffocate that motherfucker, dude. Fucking kill it like that, you know? It's like I'm going hunting with piano wire, dude.
Die, bitch.
That's the weapon of a true hunter, dude. Glad you guys are talking about regression hypnotherapy. I always struggle with this because I want to find out if there's more to my encounter than what I can remember. Not sure if I want to know though. Neo UFO, definitely, dude. I've actually considered the same thing. I have resisted going to see any kind of hypnotherapist on the grounds that I've heard a lot of people, they go to hypnotherapy or whatever, and they have abduction experiences or whatever, and they fucking freak out. Like they scream and cry and shit. It's really traumatic and it scares them. And like me, my relationship with my UFOs and my contacts is fucking it's the most amazing, special fucking, I feel so privileged and happy that I'm afraid if I had like regression hypnotherapy and I had some kind of traumatic experience that I would be afraid of UFOs. And so I'm like, you know what? I'd rather keep it the way it is now, where fucking right now I'm head over heels in love with them, and that's the way I like it, dude. I don't want to fucking, I don't want them to not come over and like rub my nipples and shit, dude. I love them, dude.
Have you experienced missing time, Carl?
Yes, I have. But it's okay. So I have experienced missing time. However, I don't remember anything. Like I wouldn't say that the missing time had any kind of relationship with a UFO. Like there was any kind of relation to him, because I don't remember any kind of UFO event taking place before or after the missing time. But I have had missing. One that really fucked with me. This one was really fucking weird. And I've told this a couple times. I was fucking, like I told you guys, I would wake up like in the middle of the night and have like such an urge to go see a UFO. Like I knew like a UFO was waiting for me and shit, that I would just get up and fucking get in my car. And I didn't even know where I was going, but like somehow I knew. Like I would get to the spot, like, oh, this is it right here. Here we go. And I would wait and I would see fucking UFO. And one night I fucking woke up and I had such a fucking urge to see a fucking UFO. And I'm like, I'm out at this field and, oh no, it's like, actually I was fucking at home and passed out. I went to bed. All right. And I was dreaming that I was fucking seeing these UFOs, these three orbs up in the sky that were in a triangle formation, just rotating above me. And then they started to separate and float away. And after that happened, all of a sudden in my dream, I could fucking smell like cow manure. And then I could feel like cold dampness on my feet and on like my hands, on my knees and stuff. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? And then I could feel the fucking, the ground and the cold air. And all of a sudden, like I woke up and I was literally outside and I'm looking up and I don't see any UFOs, but I'm assuming, and I'm also, not only that, but I have one shoe on, by the way. Okay. I'm like literally like a quarter mile away from my house out in this fucking cow pasture. And I have no idea how I got there. I'm assuming that I slept walk, because my dad's a sleepwalker. I'm assuming that I must have slept walk and got out there and had a dream about UFOs and put one shoe on. But I was like having a dream of UFOs. And then I woke up looking at the fucking sky where the UFOs literally were just there a second ago. And I'm like, now this is actually real. I was like, this is fucking weird. Like it was so freaky. You ever play the pass out game where you knock your friends out, you know? Yeah, like that. Okay, well, see, you never got to play it because you're a goddamn English crumpet. But in America, we like to fucking knock each other out for fun. All right. Well, that's what the experience was like. All right. Fucking, it was like, you know, being knocked out where you wake up, you're like, oh my God, this is real. Is this real? You're like, holy fuck, you know, except there's no friends around. You're just out there by yourself, like, you know, like, what the fuck? You're like, is this real? Am I in a dream? Like, you can't tell for a couple minutes, dude, until you start walking and you stub your toe and you're like, oh, this is real. God damn it. You know, that's the only way you can tell that it's fucking real then, you know? But yeah, like, you know, I've had fucking missing time. And the only reason I recognize that there was missing time there is just like by pure fucking coincidence of happening to see a fucking clock and knowing what time it was, like happen to see a clock before the incident. So it makes you think that if missing time, say it's a real phenomenon that involves UFOs, do you know how difficult it would be to actually catch missing time? Because I was thinking to myself, I'm like, you know, if I didn't see the clock right before it happened and I didn't see the clock right after it happened, those two things have to happen before each missing time sequence or whatever, or you won't know. You would never know. You would be completely oblivious to you. And another thing is that, you know, just seeing missing time, there's only so much you can go with that. Like, I can't really relate it to UFOs. All I can relate it to is that I do a lot of drugs, people, you know, so I'm like, you know, you gotta, you know, put that in the fucking, into play, you know. I could have been extremely high, you know, but you know, it seems fucking weird. Like, you know, I've been missing like fucking an hour and a half before, you know, which was really fucking strange, you know. But you know, and it's not like I was fucking doing any drugs at that time either, too. But I'm just saying, you know, I've done so many drugs that, you know, you never know. It could just kind of pop up or something, you know, and I'd be all fucked up for some reason. I don't know. I'm just saying I have to consider the fact that maybe, you know, my brain has a little bit of like resin still stuck to it that might just like erupt like every few months or something. So you can't really predict that, you know, but just going to throw that out there. But yeah, I mean, like, what about you guys? Have you guys, and anyone in the comment section, have you guys ever experienced missing time or an abduction experience? You know, I've wondered if I've been abducted because I've had so many. Let me tell you this. Okay, I've experienced many symptoms of abduction, but I don't ever remember anything that makes me think that I was abducted. You know, I've never had a fucking dream of seeing. I don't know what aliens look like. I've never seen like an alien. I've never like seen inside a UFO or anything. You know?
I want them to fucking abduct me.
Oh, I know. That'd be kind of cool, man. Cupid, can you take over?
I'll embrace that. I'll run to that shit. Take me, motherfucker.
Right?
Yeah, the only time I've experienced missing time was when I needed to get away from the missus for a couple of hours. Yeah, it was missing time. I don't know where I was. I don't know what I was doing. It has to be done now and again, doesn't it?
From the bong.
What?
Great hosting job, you fuck.
We were just having a conversation there. I was just saying the only time I've experienced missing time was, well, it's happened a couple of times to me, and it's when I've wanted to get away from the missus for a couple of hours.
Oh, dude. Oh, she got all pissed and hit you with a frying pan, dude. Oh, Jax says, not that I remember, but I do have a scoop mark. See, that's another thing.
Right back.
All right, Mike. I also have a scoop mark. You know, like I have tons of symptoms of alien abduction, but nothing in my memory to ever suggest that that's the case. You know, only that these symptoms, you know, are very coincidental. That's all I can go on. You know, Fifi Milton, Kines, am I saying that right? UK. Only nope. Whenever you are. Or whenever you're of line, what is that? What does that mean? This is a good stream today. Yes, it is, Smooth, because the last stream, I don't know if you guys saw that, was fucking god awful. Shut up, Cuban. Wipe that shit-eating grin off your fucking face right now, you English crumpet.
Fifi, I'm sorry he actually butchered Milton Keynes.
Is that how you say it? Is that what it is? Oh shit. All right. So Betsy Richardson saying, yes, when these pics were taken, when these pics were taken, what pics? What's she talking about? Was she talking about her story? Oh, okay.
Earlier on, I think it was Betsy said they'd posted a picture, a link to a picture, but I'm not sure where she posted the link.
Oh yeah. No, we see. It was a while ago. We've seen it.
Oh right.
Yeah. No, Kyle. What is crazy is that as much as ufology has been a part of my life, I've never even had dreams with UFOs. That always tripped me out. Alex, are you serious? You've never had a dream with a UFO? That is fucking weird, dude, because I fucking constantly have dreams of UFOs, man. And they're always fucking cool, dude. Like, it's always like fucking scary and intense and fucking, you know, like fascinating and shit, dude. Like, anytime I have a dream of a UFO, it's always something fucking cool, dude. You know, I can't believe we've never had a dream of a UFO, dude. That's weird. I've never had missing time. What's up, Mike?
So I can get off here. I got some stuff to handle.
Go for it, buddy. Have fun, dude. Thanks for coming and joining us, Mike. All right.
Coming back on tonight?
Yes, definitely, man.
Yeah, we need to fucking debunk that video off Third Phase, man.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And Mike, hit me up later so we can talk about the fucking the podcast. All right, the blog.
Yeah, I got it all set up for you already. Everything's set up, ready to go. I got all the downloads ready to go. All I need to do is put in information for like how you want to call it and whatever the hell you want to say about it.
All right, yeah, fucking hit me up later and we'll go over it. All right, buddy.
You get my email?
Yep, I got it.
Yeah, get me on my contacts, man, because I got it ready to go.
All right, sounds good, buddy. I'll talk to you then.
All right, my brother. See you.
All right, later, Mike.
Betty's saying she's just posted that on your page.
On my page, on my app, on my YouTube,
it says on your
Facebook,
page.
On Facebook. It's got to be Facebook because Betsy's all over Facebook, so she's got to be meaning Facebook. I can go check.
And I think I think she said she took that photograph herself. I think she said that earlier on. If I'm talking about the same photograph, which I presume we are.
You know what? It's actually, you know why the hang on, I want to see something real quick. Take a look at the video itself on the live stream. Quality looks like. Hang on, I'm gonna check this out real quick.
Your picture quality is being mediocre. Your audio's being good. Although when you started talking right then, when you were looking for this link, you seem to, for a word or so, got a little bit broken up.
Oh, that's okay. You know, I mean, I was just watching the video, man. It looked fucking really good, and the sound sounded fine. I'm like, it's fucking Sasha's damn laptop, dude. I guess it blows my shit away, dude. Fuck your laptop, Sasha. I'm gonna break your shit. Because I'm jealous. Boo. Let's see.
Why don't you borrow it? It'd be like an upgrade.
Boo. Let's see here, dude. Oh, I just reached 800 page likes on YouTube. Yay! Fucking meaningless to me. I don't even go on Facebook, dude. 800 likes on Facebook, I mean, not YouTube. I think I got thousands of likes on fucking YouTube. Facebook sucks, dude. There's such a wannabe YouTube. It's fucking sad. And YouTube is like a wannabe Facebook. It's so like they both like envy each other so bad. It's fucking ridiculous, dude.
I'm not into Facebook myself.
I can't do it. I can't do it. You know, listen, it should be called fucking pity book or crybaby book. All right. Because that's all it is, dude. People come on here, bitch about their problems. I love how they go down there. They're like, I'm not going to name any names, but I just want to say that when you go and do this, that just makes you a terrible person and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, or God, you know, I hate it. So I treat every guy so fucking good. And all they do is treat me like shit. Well, it's like, go fucking tell the mountain, bitch. I don't give a fuck, dude. I don't want to hear your fucking problems. Just fucking show me a video of some fucking dog getting kicked in the balls. That's all I care about, dude. I don't want to fucking hear your fucking problems, dude. Okay, so I'm not seeing this fucking picture. Where? Oh, wait, let me check my notification. Maybe that's it.
So if you're not using a computer to fake it, what's the quickest and easiest way to make a half decent or a good UFO fake?
I would say that you'd have to take a page out of the old school hoaxers books and use a practical object, an object that can be put in camera that you can shoot in you can shoot it up close and have a deep frame, you know, so your background is real deep and then the object is real close, but it's small. So it makes it look like it's big in the far background, you know, and using some fishing line and shit like that, you know. I bet you that you can make it look really fucking cool, as opposed to like, what's his face? Billy Meyer. His shit looked fucking ridiculous, but I bet you if he had both arms, he probably could have made it look even better. I don't, you know, Betsy, I'm not seeing it up here. Maybe she sent that something else. I don't know. I'm gonna get off of this stuff. Fucking, I hate Facebook.
Jason's comments, I hate Facebook. Bunch of nosy bastards looking at your life. Looking at your life or putting theirs online for the world to see. Fuck that. The CIA must love Facebook.
Oh, you fucking know they do, man. They can't get enough of Facebook, dude. The NSA fucking loves it, dude. Shit, man. Look, your gallery. Oh, okay. Thank you, Betsy. So many friends and family have had tears up through that shit. What? What are you talking about? What's up, Luke?
And Jax, I did say without using a computer.
Without using a computer. Yeah, that's why I would say like Billy Meyer's style of UFO hoaxing, you know? Every blue moon, I use my fake account to sign in to say hi to family in Mexico. Fifi saying she hates Facebook. Jason says I hate Facebook. Jax is saying Q, it's called Photoshop. Oh, look at your gallery on your app. Oh. Thank you, Betsy. I'm gonna take a look at that. I didn't know you guys can load up pictures on the app. Sweet. I'm learning new shit about my fucking app. I didn't even fucking know. Oh shit, man. Okay, so I'm gonna have to get off of here, man. But I'll go check that out on my app, and I will see you guys tonight. I want to thank everyone who came onto the live stream with us. Of course, as always, my fucking co-host here, Qvid, and fucking Mike and Zach and everybody else, and then everyone in the comment section, you know, fucking always Alex, everybody, Jason, all you guys. I want to thank you guys for coming and joining and hang out with us. Luke and Rob and Fifi and Jax. And Jax was also on the fucking live stream for half a second. I don't think he actually said anything. Mr. Me, Betsy Richardson, all you guys, thank you guys for coming and joining me. And don't forget, go and pick up the UFO Proof app. It is the coolest app ever. If you want anything about UFOs, it's in that fucking app. I promise you. Okay. Anything you can think of, your heart's fucking desire is in that. That fucking lover who left you back in the fucking 6th grade in the fucking app. Okay, go check it out. I promise you, dude. All right. Go check it out. You guys will fucking love it. You can get all the UFO proof gear that you want on there. Fucking check out the UFO proof warehouse, all that good stuff. It's there in the app. Go get it so I can get fucking paid. All right. All right, you guys. I will see you guys next time. I'm thinking I'll try to do it around 7 Pacific. I'm gonna try. Do not hold me to that because I don't want to be a liar. And I might not be able to stick to that time, but we're going to try. We're going to shoot for that. All right. All right. I will see you guys tonight. UFO proof out. All right. Thank